Hello?
Hi.
You got 1 million followers, so who are you? Let's talk about it. You sing? You a singer?
No, I just be. That's all.
You just
I'm at,
be?
mm-hmm.
What
I
type of
don't.
just be? You don't do
What
battles?
What do you do, honey? Are you
I,
a
I'm,
gamer?
I'm a gamer. I'm a content creator. I'm a lawyer. I'm a psychiatrist. I do pretty much everything on this app.
Okay,
I like to get.
we're talking about dating on the app. Do you want to answer some dating questions?
Oh, what type of day question? What type of day question you trying to ask me? Let's talk about. I'm married. Let's talk about it.
Oh, you're married. You're not single. Okay.
So what type of day? I got people in my chat that's dating. So that's dating. So again, what you want to talk about?
How
What
about
type of
this?
question?
How do you know? How did you know she was the one?
I don't know if she was the one because everything we went through out of the 4 years before we actually got married. So again, like I said, at the end of the day, when I first met her, we was
Hmm.
young. I was 20. I was 22 when I 23 when I first met her. All right, 23 when I first met her, and now I'm
All right.
like I say, I'm 29 now, about to be 30. And when we first met each other, she had a baby already when I first met her, and
Hmm.
I accepted her with the child. So I didn't have any kids before meet her. All right, I was living on my own. I was paying my bills, working 3 jobs. And when I met her, she was in school. She was becoming a nurse, and that's how we met. And when we met each other, we was together. We did a lot of different things together. There's a lot of things that, at the beginning of the stage of things, as a
Hmm.
man, I wasn't. I would consider myself a boy when I first dated her. So when I first was dating her, I used to a lot of things that I used to do, I don't do no more. So I used to do a lot of dumb shit, like liking girls' pictures, doing all type of shit, liking girls' pictures. She make me mad. I go to the net motherfucker. I
Did you cheat? Did you cheat
yeah,
on
I
her?
cheated in the past. Yeah, in the past I cheated. Yeah, I have cheated in the past. So again, and I did a lot of kid shit back in the days. So again, did a lot of crazy stuff in the bay. So what I did as a man, I changed things about me, and I changed things about me as a man to be a better person within myself. I didn't change for her. I changed for me. Because when you change for yourself, that's when God moves for you. And then that's when God be able to, you have that, that kind of that mere suspicion, like, it's that time. It's like a feeling that you can't really explain. You just know, like, okay, it's that time. You get what I'm saying? So when I felt that time was the right time, that's when I proposed to her. After my ceremony, whenever I became into law enforcement, I proposed, and then we got married. So whenever
Okay.
we got married, with marriage come problems also. So marriage does not stop issues because there's always going to be some shit that comes after you're married to a person because there's no perfection in anything. People will always have to grow. And even with me being married for a year and some change now, you can't make people change. They got to want to change for themselves. So that goes from a man and a husband or a wife. If people don't change certain things about you or
Mhm.
yourself, then a marriage or a relationship, it can fail any day. You got to be willing to change those things about yourself to be able to be that person to that person. It's not called controlling, it's just wanting to change those things.
Wait, let me ask, is social media, and you don't have to answer these questions, right?
Oh,
Because
I
it's
answer, yeah, I answer any question.
yeah, yeah.
Whatever question you got for me, man.
But let me ask, does social media become a challenge in your relationship now? I know a lot of men who may be married or in relationships may have issues around social media because the guy is still liking photos, he's looking at certain things, he's online, he's like women who may like him or be attracted to him. So is that an issue for you?
Yes, it's a very issue. So when me and my wife met, I was working jobs, I was in law enforcement, I was doing other things, but I'm in the content creation world where I'm home all the time, and I got a great team that supports who I am. They supports me in a lot of areas to where I'm able to do this full time. Shout out to my amazing team, always just showing love to the value. All right, showing love to the value, and always being here. So with me starting content creation, did that cause issues in my marriage? Hell yeah, it did. You know why? Because when you're raised on traditional upbringings, people are used to men going to an actual job site for monitude. And when
Hmm.
you're actually going to a location, it makes it seem like you're providing more for your family because you're working up and you're going and you're sweating, you're doing certain things. But since a man can sit at home and be able to provide his gifts, that can make a woman feel some type of way because she may have to go. My wife is a nurse. So I do this full time. My wife is a nurse. So when I first started my content creation, my wife didn't believe in me. So she would have nothing negative to say about my content creation because she didn't understand the content creation world. But one thing I always do is every person that I see or anything that I do, I always remind people that I'm married, just respecting for myself and to get rid of any bad, temptations or lust, not even inviting temptations inside my door. Because if you entertain lust or temptation, I don't give a fuck if you're married or not, you're going to lose every time if you entertain that matter. If you're not strong in that area, again, the Bible, the woman convinced the man. Am I correct? So women are powerful. Y'all are powerful. So if you don't stay groomed as a man to be able to look at certain women and be able to, tell certain women, I don't want you, to be able to create that boundaries, then you'll forever cheat. You'll forever cheat. You'll forever look at the next woman. You'll forever never be satisfied in what you have. So again, when I started content creation, my wife did not believe in me. When I first started content creation, we got, oh, you broke. You're not doing this. I was doing Lyft. I was doing Uber because I believed in the vision that God gave me in reference to being able to help create a positive platform, but a real platform with people that may be dealing with certain situations. So when I started, she didn't believe in me. It caused issues, but did that let me stop my vision, what God had for me? No, because I still believe. So when you believe and things start working out for you, guess what you start seeing at the front door? Amazon packages, all type of stuff, all sort of things. I did answer the question. All right. So again, she said that did social media bring issues to whatever the matter? And I said yes, but I'm the type of person that likes to break it down and not just say yes and not break it down. Give you guys a clear picture of where social media went wrong with me in reference to my situation. You get what I'm saying? So again, at the end of the day, you may not deal with these certain things, but this is my story. So if she asks me a question, I'm going to paint the picture. I'm not going to just say yes. That's what a lot of people y'all do. Y'all say yes, y'all give quick answers, but you cannot explain. Y'all don't have no explanation of what you're saying. So how can somebody believe you when you can't explain what a person is saying? She asked me a question: did social media cause any issues in my marriage or my relationship with me being as a content creator? I'm telling her yes, and this is why. So again, at the end of the day, the vision was blurry to her, but the vision wasn't blurry to me. So is the issues cause us to get a divorce? No. Is there some adjustments when you know you're not doing anything wrong? Yes, you got to adjust to it because now I make money home. So of course that makes my wife feel some type of way because she got to wake up and go to work. Now, what I'm trying to build for my family is generational wealth.
This will be my follow-up question. Since you work from home, I think she probably, I don't know. I'm just assuming here. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I want you to speak your opinion. I want you to voice. I don't want you to speak from her standpoint. I want you to speak from what you want to say.
Yeah, I'm totally not. I don't know you guys, but I'm just saying, do you still bring romance to the relationship? Do you still buy her flowers? Do you make more time in your home and she has to go out for work? Are you still doing the romantic things for her?
So yes, so I don't cook. I don't cook. I'm not the type of guy that cook. If that's what you consider romance.
No, not.
Okay,
no,
I don't
not
cook. All right, so again, we go places all the time. My chat. We have 3 kids. So I have an 8-year-old, I have a 4-year-old, and I have a 2-year-old, about to be 2-year-old. So with me and my kids, we don't have adequate childcare. So because for one, my wife don't like my little sister. So my little sister can never watch our kids because of that. Our families don't get along. So our quality time in reference to husband and wife has gone out the window because of family issues. So anything that we do is with our kids. You get what I'm saying? Okay, anything we do, again, is with our kids.
When she comes in the house.
With roses, again, I did that. I don't do the roses shit. I don't do all that. Again, I've done that in the past when I first met her, the rose petal shit, like every fucking 5 minutes to be in love. You don't have to be there. That doesn't mean your relationship is in love. You may want roses, but I don't do that shit. I already did that. Like once I do something, I don't repeatedly do it every year. That's not what I do. Now you may be different than me. I don't keep doing the same shit every year, because what happens is in life, everybody gets so traditional that it becomes an expectation. So vice versa. It could be Valentine's Day. It could be Christmas. If a man don't do nothing for you on Valentine's Day and Christmas, then the man is a bad man. But think about the whole year.
You're not just a man, babe.
Think about the whole year. Think
You're
about
her husband.
Think
You're
about
her
the whole.
husband.
Think about the whole year.
You're
Think
her
about.
husband.
Think about the whole year
You're
though.
not her boyfriend.
Let's talk about the
You're
whole
her
year though.
husband.
Let's talk about the whole year though. What
You're
happens
her
is,
husband.
let me tell you, what happens is y'all forget about what everybody do for you for the whole year. Y'all only remember traditional dates. And that's the issue with love nowadays. Because a man may not do something for you on a particular date. What did he do for you all year long? Let's talk about that.
To you, you said you have 3 children, you can't leave the house.
again,
I said,
so again,
why not when she comes home,
so
just
again,
have roses on the table?
So again,
a
I
little
don't do that.
chocolate.
I don't do
Roses
that.
are
I don't do
$20.
that. I don't do that. That's not something I do. I don't do roses and shit.
Fair enough.
That doesn't define. If I do roses, so you mean to tell me a man that gives roses but still have issues with inside of him, that means something? You know what? Me as a man, I love my wife. I don't cheat on my wife. I don't leave the house. I don't go to nobody else's house. I don't lure. I don't go out and club. Again, those are values about me as a man. So just because my wife come home every day and I don't give her roses and whatever the case may be, roses does not make a woman, is not the definition of making somebody feel special. When my woman comes home, we do a lot of different things. We do a lot of going out. We go out to eat. Every time my chat, I tell them straight up, hey, me and my wife, I'm going to spend time with my wife. We go out, we go shop. We do a lot of different things other than the traditional way of love, the rose petals and all that. That shit gets old. Doing that shit every fucking month. I'm not doing that shit every month. You may want that every month.
I have never heard of a woman complain about getting roses.
You may want that. I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm the type of person that like to do different shit. I like to go to Silver Springs and get on a boat, go to a glass bottom boat tour. To be able to look at different. See, you want roses. See, I do unique shit. I don't do the same shit every year. That shit gets old. I like to give my wife a different experience. You feel me? I don't take her to do the same shit every year long. We go and explore the world. We go to new restaurants. That's the way I show my love to my wife, because my wife loves to eat. So we do experience things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We don't do the same thing. We don't do the same thing every year. Just because I don't do the videos on social media that's trending with the balloons on the bed with the money, that's not love, ma'am. That's not love. That's not love.
Did I say that? What part did I say?
But what you're telling me is that you're trying to say is that why won't when my woman come home, I spend some whatever you said, that bring her some roses, because I express love differently than other people. I did that in the past, when I first, on Mother's Day, I set up home, I cooked for her, I did a whole rose petal to the tub shit. I did that before. That shit, I don't want to do that shit every year. You get what I'm saying? That shit gets old. You get what I'm saying? So I'm the type of person, I make sure I take my wife to experience. We go to Disney World together. We do everything. Go all the adventure parks. We get season passes. I like to experience. We go to Great Wolf Lodge. Have you ever been to Great Wolf Lodge?
No.
Okay, so you haven't did that, because the man to do the bare minimum for you know how much roll petals and candles cost for some boom boom? That shit don't cost shit.
You don't know what the man that's with me.
Okay, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
We're not gonna go down that road.
You get what I'm saying? So you're upset. You're mad at me because you want me to do what you require your man to do. And honestly, so that's what I'm saying. So you get what I'm saying? So you get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, are you married? Are you in a relationship? Are you married?
That's no one's business.
Okay, now it's how can you speak on something when you're not in it?
Okay, you're right. I'm not in it.
How can you host a talk show about relationships when you're not?
You're absolutely right. You know more than me. You know more about my personal life. You're absolutely right.
Because you're single. So how are you going to host a single show, a dating show, when you're single?
I'm single. Okay, I'm single.
Okay, so it's factual stuff. So at the end of the day, it's just what it is, chat. The thing is, it's not that, chat. Because what she's trying to say, what love and affection is, that's not what love and affection is. Because you're not in my situation. You're not in my situation. So again, so you're trying.
You're
Okay.
not letting me voice my. I can't say anything without you screaming or yelling over
Well,
me.
say, oh, okay, this is how I talk, ma'am. This is how BB Gaming talk. I talk like this to everybody. So this is how I express myself. So what? Get out what you want to say. So what you want to say?
I simply said, your wife, she's a nurse. She goes to work. You guys don't make time to go out on dates. So I said, well, if you guys can't make it out, why not just put a rose on the table? A little something, a little piece of chocolate. I
No,
don't know
you
what
said
trick.
you said that you see how you put in the words. You said that me and my wife don't go out and make time for each other. See, no,
You
you're
said,
taking out.
I
No,
didn't.
no, no, no. I told you. No, no, no. You're not gonna do that because I'm gonna go and put your words where you. I told you that my wife, my sister, our family don't get along. So therefore, me and her can't have QT time like normal
That's
people
what I said.
because we don't have adequate childcare. What you're trying to say is like, I don't make time for my wife. That's what you're trying to make it seem like when I just told you that me, my wife, and my kids, again, we are always around each other because we never have nobody to watch them. So what you may think is quality time, or what you may think is quality time to you, may not be quality time for my situation. My
That's
situation
fair.
transpired
That's
me.
fair.
Quality time for me is including my children. So when
Okay,
you have to
fair
include
enough.
your children in what you do, your boom boom schedule will change. You have to boom boom when they sleep. Versus a normal person that may not have kids, that may have nannies to watch their kids, you can boom boom
Right,
when you want. So when you have to
right.
take your kids everywhere with you, quality time is
Mhm.
different. You get what I'm saying? It's way different.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I think you got it all out. I don't know. You seem really
No,
upset and
because I'm not
triggered.
upset because I'm your verbiage. I can tell what type of shit you do. You like to flip people words, and I'm going to clarify to make sure we clarify exactly what you're saying. Because we're going to paint the picture to the live, exactly what you're saying to me. What you're trying to paint to the people, like, oh, you neglecting your wife because you don't spend quality time with her because
I
you
didn't
know I
say
just told.
I
Now you're
never
trying to
used
use my
that word.
situation against
I
me
never
when
said neglect.
you're
I
trying.
never
But
said
no,
it.
you
I
insinuated.
never
You
said it.
insinuated. See, your calm voice is not going to get me. You're fucking with the right one. So again, you insinuated something.
But
So I need to clarify the
why can't,
insinuation.
it's not about, but we don't, we could talk like adults.
No, I'm
It's
talking
me
like an
being
adult.
all
No,
the,
I'm talking, but I'm not your chat. I want you to understand I'm not your chat. I'm not going to sit here and listen to you in
all the
reference
best
to
to you,
when you're.
all the best. All the best. All the best. That was a lot. That was a lot. If he's doing that to me, I could only imagine the conversations he has with his wife. Imagine. I'm just asking questions. He's triggered. He's yelling. He's upset. I mean, I don't know. Maybe me saying roses triggered. I don't know if she said roses. You know, when you hear somebody say something and you're sick of hearing it, like it's like for the 1500th time, I'm hearing buy her rose. And now I'm hearing it for some girl I don't even know on the internet. Yeah, it struck a nerve. That's what it felt like. It struck a nerve. I'm all about we can disagree on the internet without yelling at each other, without cursing, without going back and forth. You know, we can agree to disagree. We don't have to yell, we don't have to curse. But I guess that bothered him too. Hi, Big Stepper. How are
I'm doing good.
you?
So I just wanted to tell you real quick, because I've been following this dude for a little bit. He finally blocked me today, this BB. So, which I ran into here, and by the way, you have a huge platform. He should have probably been humble on your platform if he wanted to go further. But what happened is his wife, his extra shifts and doing this and that. What she did was she recorded him in their house one day. She made a fake TikTok or whatever and posted the video. She told this man, "Why aren't you paying bills here? You haven't worked for the last year." He was like, "Because I'm on my platform, I'm gaming, blah, blah, blah." And she was like, "You're not even making money doing it. And the money that you receive, you give to your mom." And he said his mom is in a bad spot right now, blah, blah, blah. So he don't take care of the kids. She kicked her sister watching their kids all day while he sits in this little room. So he flips out on women all day. That's what he does. But today you caught him at a bad time because he just went off on his wife because she came in his gaming room and she caught him cheating on Discord. He's like on Discord messaging women. So this like legit just happened. So he's fired up. He's fired up.
Oh,
And
oh, that's what that
yeah, yeah,
was.
yeah. Like, this is a prime example. This was like before. Well, this was his wife.
Again, can we go live? Again, just to show. Again, bro, it's no love or support. Like, chat, when do she ever come in the camera, chat? She never. She always want to come in the camera when there's drama. Because, again, chat, she want to try to tear the platform down. So why would I allow the enemy to try to tear my platform down?
Because his wife the enemy.
This is my wife. You feel me, chat? This is wifey, bro. This is wifey. All right, you get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, so like I say, hey, chat, if I did something, chat, y'all think I'll be on the internet, bro? Y'all think I'll be on the internet? You get what I'm saying, Chase Marie? You think I'll be here live right now? I won't be here live. I won't be here live, chat. She don't have TikTok to battle, bro. She don't have TikTok to battle, bro.
She said she was gonna break his game and stuff, and he was like, "I'm gonna break your face." I said, "Oh, she gotta go. She gotta go." But I pray I run into somebody like them because they wouldn't treat a man like this ever. They wouldn't talk to. He wouldn't talk to me like that.
I was like, I'm not sure what's going on with him, but now that you have come up and you showed us this video, this is something that he does apparently.
This is his specialty. This is his specialty. But you and your chat, y'all don't need to worry about that. Y'all go on about your conversation and just know, don't ever. This person is toxic and bad stuff happens to bad people. So, but you got a big platform though. My mom, she like following people like you, so I'm gonna tell her to follow you. And y'all have a great day. And your hair is beautiful.
Thank you, darling.
And by the way, Greg, his wife too. Look it up, Google it. It probably costs $100 a night. It's for kids.
Yeah, I thought that. That's why. Yeah, that is for kids. Yeah, it's like an indoor water park, I believe. Yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah,
it's not the greatest first place on earth, and he can't afford flowers. I'm gonna just tell you that now. Just do your research on him. But y'all have a good night. Stay blessed, Queen.
Thank you, darling. Bye-bye. Yep. No, thank you, Big Stepper, for coming up and just giving us that piece of information about this guy. So it all makes sense. It all makes sense.
Honestly, you know what? I had to come up. I was just flabbergasted. I want to apologize so much to you for the way this man just handled that. Like I've been watching you for a while, and you are so respectful. No matter how the words may come out, you never flip them. I was in here pissed, like so pissed. I cannot believe that man just did all that. I'm gay and he's more sassy than me.
Stop it.
I'm just like, dang. You know, it's just crazy. Like, I feel the way he handled you because anybody else, I just be like, just block this man. But I really want to but I do apologize, Ashley. I really
And from
apologize.
your point of view as a man, where do you think that energy was coming from?
You know,
what do you think that was?
he's going through some things that when it comes to women to try to explain something to him, everything is going to be a defense. Everything, he comes off combative. If he did that to a stranger, he's definitely doing it now to his wife. And don't get me wrong, you didn't say anything wrong when it came to flowers. Triggered hearing it come from another woman because I'm quite sure his woman is probably asking for that and he can't afford it.
I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is.
That's exactly what it is. No woman will ever be tired of flowers. I want a woman to get her flowers while she's alive. Don't give them to her when she's dead because she don't want them now. You know, give it to her while she's alive. And you keep giving it to her until she's tired of receiving them. But even if she get tired, you still go home and give her some just to show her that you care.
Yeah. But like you said, I think it's bigger than that. What I was feeling is that there's something going on with him, something. Absolutely. I don't know. Yeah.
Absolutely. Like he completely got triggered. He got so triggered to where he couldn't even control his emotions to even understand that there's a whole audience in front of you. You call yourself a content creator. I wouldn't want to create nothing with you if this is how you're going to act if I come on your set.
Absolutely.
All I asked was for some water. And he done lost his mind. It's absurd the way some of these straight men is acting. And don't get me wrong, I never want to discredit what people go through, But I always will stand up what's right when I see women be treated that way. Because I have a lot of female friends around me. And when my female friends are with me, I make sure they are treated the way they should be treated. I have 4 sisters. So I definitely would not want any man to handle my sisters anyway. You know, my friends that come around, I get for their birthday, they get cake. I take them out to eat. I pay for it. I open up the door for them. We're going to have a good time. I have my female friends like, dang, Gerardo, I wish you would be straight for a second. I'm like, you know what, if I would, let me tell you something. No woman would go through the things that they go through, because if I can treat my partner as my man the way I treat him, every woman should get the same thing. And the way he handled, I wish, oh, girl, look, I literally was in this bed like, if this man was around talking to my sister that way, ain't no way he would have went home tonight. Hey, we ain't clapping for you, sir. That's why you got that keyboard over there, because that's the only one who's clapping for you. Like, it's crazy. Not even your wife clapping for you. You can't even give her $20 flowers, and you just went off the handle. I need to send her some. I'm going to send her some flowers.
What could say, Geraldo? No, no, no.
You know what, Ashley? I do apologize, and that's the reason I came up here, because every man should not have to act like that when it comes to a woman, especially someone like you. And I don't know his wife's story, but I will say this. She need to start running for her damn life. And if I'm out in the streets and see her running, girl, jump in this damn car. You turn, run his ass over and keep running.
For real. Thank you, Geraldo. Thank you for having my back, and thank you for.
That's
I appreciate
100%. 100%.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Have a
I
good
love you,
night,
Ashley.
darling.
Good night.
Good night,
It
darling.
was
Hey,
just
beautiful.
crazy. How are you?
Good. That was crazy.
I was
That
in
was
my
crazy.
bed, ready to be tucked in my bed after my skincare and everything. It made me jump out of my bed.
Right?
It was just insane.
I think that's the craziest thing we've seen on a live so far. This has to be the craziest thing.
He needs to be posted, and the title should be "A Type of Man You Should Avoid." I'm telling you. Immediately release Who the Fuck Did I Marry?
Alina!
Because I'm sorry, that was like a boyish behavior. He was definitely triggered. He knows that he's not doing it. He knows he's not doing it. And the fact that like he was like saying, well, we do this, we do that. I don't need to do all of that. Da, 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 da. I get it. It's your relationship. If you like it, I love it. However, you asked the question based on your standard, and he should have respected that, you know? I'm sure there are women who don't require flowers.
Alina, I don't think that's my standards. I think every woman in the world likes flowers. Not necessarily roses. It could be sunflowers, gardenias. Like, women just love flowers, old or young. Every woman loves, forget a gift, flowers. I don't know what it is about flowers, but women love flowers. I think
I
it's
agree.
a universal thing, no matter
Even
what you
just
are.
one rose.
Even one
just a rose. Just one. I guess that gaming is not doing well, so that's all we can say. And let's just pray for the wife, y'all. I hope she's gonna wake up one day, you know, and release the serious.
That's all. That's it.
That's all. That's
But
it.
that-
But that was crazy. But we love you. Nothing wrong. And we just love you.
Thank you so much for having my back, Alina. Thank you, darling.
Of course.
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye.